Well, this is it. The moment we have all been waiting for. Neon Mixtape Tour. And, my god, Fat Beat is so ass. One Fat Beat alone is not enough to solo a basic zombie. Yeah. Its plant food effect doesn't even kill bucketheads. I think I've seen something like this before. In fact, this plant is so diabolically bad that day 1 is impossible with only Fat Beat. This is just a sign of things to come. Day 2, however, is possible, and this might be the easiest level in the entire world. It also introduces the punk zombie, and we'll get to you later. Day 3 is the conveyor level that introduces Cactus, and boy would I love to use her. But I'm not paying $5, fuck you.
Day 4 is yet another impossible level. I mean, what do you expect from me, game? You send like 8 bucket heads. What do I do against that?
Just to show how genuinely bad Fat Beat is, here's me beating level 4 with only pea shooters and sunflowers. Yes, one of the most power crept plants in the entire game. Literally outclasses this absolute joke of a plant. And if you want to be a smartass and say,
well, actually, you didn't use sunflower with Fat Beat.
Here's me using sunflower with Fat Beat and failing a level. Great. Day 5. And if you really think that Fat Beat's gonna beat this level, well, fuck this world.
We get Celery Stalker, which I thought would carry this world, but boy am I sorely mistaken.
All of the previous levels that were impossible are possible now with Celery Stalker though. Day 6 is another easy level. Man, I'm gonna miss saying that.
Day 7 introduces quite possibly the most powerful and bullshit zombie in this entire world, the Glitter Zombie. This zombie insta-kills plants and protects zombies behind her when her song is playing. Seriously, what the fuck is that shit?
If you want to ruin my day, literally just play the Plants vs. Zombies 2 Neon Mixtape Tour pop song, and I will fucking kill you. This might be possible, emphasis on might because I got to the final wave, but I'd rather keep a consistent upload schedule than mark a day off as possible in a challenge. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not doing this. Editor's note, this level is possible, you just need like all of the world plants. Day 8 is another impossible level. I never mentioned this, but this is the music mechanic. Basically, a bunch of random songs will play, and depending on which song will play, a zombie will get an ability. For example, the rock music makes the punk zombie walk way faster, as well as also making him push plants instead of eat them. He also insta-kills them if they're at the end of the lawn. It also makes every single zombie on the lawn slightly faster, which is super annoying. Day 9 is a sun-produced level. However, it's also a given plants level. That's because we're giving an entire line of sunflowers, and these fine gentlemen will kick them to the back for you. How nice of them. Even with the generosity from the punk zombies, this level is still pretty difficult, as we still have ass cheek plants and bullshit zombies. But with some smart placement and a little bit of elbow grease, we can perfectly get the sunflowers to the back 2 columns. I can't lie, that's pretty satisfying. Not very necessary though. And since we have at least like 14 bajillion more sun than we usually have, we can finally spam, which is what this world has been doing to us the whole time, so I could say it's a bit of even payback. Day 10 is the introduction to Time Warp, and I gotta say, this is the most busted plant in this entire world, as it sends all zombies to the beginning of the board. However, they also get their health back, which is a little annoying, but I mean, that's still a really good trade-off. Day 11 is impossible, as it only gives us Time Warp. Day 12 is the first real introduction to McZombie, and also Kurt Cobain. McZombie's gimmick is that when his song is playing, he's able to insta-kill every plant in a 3x3 radius infinitely, as long as there's a plant in his range, which is fucking stupid.
Also, all of our plants don't fucking outrange him, so that's great.
I actually did beat this level first try, but Jesus Christ, barely. Day 13 is an impossible prepare your defense level. It barely gives you any plant food, and Glitter Zombie is fucking stupid. Even with all the world plants unlocked, you still can't beat this because Glitter Zombie is just that OP. I did get this pretty funny interaction with Laser Beam though. Day 14 gives you Cactus, which means this level is easy. Man, it'd be great to actually use that plant. Day 15 is an impossible save our seeds level, as our plants just don't cut it.
Even with all the world plants, this level is still impossible, as at one point in the level, they send Thursday the 20th in every single lane, and if you really think I'm gonna deal with that and buckethead spam, you gotta be tripping. Day 16 might be possible, but you just have to be super lucky, and quite frankly, I'm so sick of this world, and I don't want to be super lucky. No thanks.
Pass. Day 17 introduces the rat tail zombie, and quite frankly, he's not that bad. The only thing that I remember is that he makes an annoying shoe skidding sound whenever he's on the board.
Due to the lack of mixed zombie and glitter zombie, this level's pretty easy. Day 18 gives us garlic, and surely they'd give us garlic if it countered things, right? Don't worry, I'll try to find a use for garlic. I mean, you can kind of make a shitty version of Gloomwalk, but I mean, it's not very good. It falls off pretty quickly. Day 19 introduces to us another premium plant of the world, and holy fuck, this thing is OP. On day 20, I discovered something huge. Remember on day 13 when Laserbeam pretty much sent all the waves at once because of his damage? Well, we're doing something similar to that. But first, let me re-explain the damage threshold system, as it does come to play here. So, go on past me. Basically, in this game, there's a wave of zombies that appear, and if you deal half the health of all of the combined zombies or enough time passes, it will send another wave. Pretty much every level from now on, we're abusing the ever-loving shit out of this mechanic. Using Fat Beat's plant food power, it damages pretty much every zombie on the lawn, which then triggers the next few waves because of the damage threshold. And with some stalling, we could probably kill them in the final wave with all the lawnmowers. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, we're done. Oh, and there's Kurt Cobain. At first glance, this level seems impossible. I mean, a flower line, Kurt Cobain, punk zombies? There's no way. But that's where you're wrong. It did take me a couple attempts, but I did get rid of the first Gargantuar with the mower launch ability. But there's another one that spawns, and there's no more mower launch ability. So surely it's over now, right?
Right? Wrong!
I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better.
Yes! Yes! You fucking dumbass!
Oh my god. Stall the Gargantuar. Stall.
I am. You gotta admit, that was pretty cool. And with that, we can finally get our last actual useful plant of the world, Spore Shroom. Spore Shroom is a long-range attacking plant, and in this economy, holy shit. It also clones itself when it kills a zombie, which is actually crazy. But there is one big, fat but. Its damage is terrible. But even with this, day 8 is now possible. Day 22 probably introduces the actual most insanely unfair zombie in this world, which is the nerd zombie. What this dweeb does is he pushes arcade machines, and when his song is playing, it spawns so fucking retro zombies. And these spawns are completely random. It can spawn a basic, conehead, or a buckethead, which we really don't want buckethead spawning, but it's RNG dependent. Great! With a little bit of luck though, you can beat day 22 without using cherry bombs. The issue with arcade machines is that they don't stop spawning so fucking retro zombies. And the only thing that's able to destroy them is lawnmowers, Fat Beat, and Spore Shroom. For some reason, Celery Stalker just can't be bothered to destroy the arcade machine. You lazy fuck. Day 23 is more than possible though. Day 24 is a prepare your defense level, but it is possible because there's no shitty glitter zombies. I gotta say at this point, the damage threshold abuse is required here. Fortunately, Fat Beat's plant food power is actually pretty good here, as most of the world gimmick zombies are pretty squishy, which means it sends more waves at a time. I can't believe I actually found a use for Fat Beat. Day 25 sends every single gimmick zombie at us at once, which is fucking terrible. But it's only one flag, so we can use the damage threshold abuse once again to beat the level. For some reason, day 26 explains the intensive carrot gimmick, but then doesn't give it to you. Thanks. I also have to explain a game mechanic that I've been neglecting to talk about, which is the zombie speed RNG mechanic, which basically means that the zombie's walk speed is randomized, and that makes a huge factor in this level. I'm dead serious. Don't believe me? See this? This is a failed run. We need at least 3 endangered spore shrooms on column 3. This level also literally has every gimmick in this entire world. Nerd zombie? Yeah, we need that. Glitter zombie? Oh, absolutely. MC zombie? Yes! Did I also mention that you only get 2 plant food powers in this entire level? Yeah, I forgot to mention how stingy this world is with those. Because on average you get like 1 per level. Do I even need to explain what makes this level so bullshit? Look at this incredibly fair and balanced gameplay. I actually got like super lucky in this run, but I just didn't know the solution yet, so I lost, which is fucking annoying. That literally could have been it if I just... Let me break down each and every individual threat in this level. Nerd zombies. Their arcade machine will instantly crush any plant it touches, and also will spam the ever-loving shit out of zombies. Its bucket heads it spawns are also a huge threat because Fat Beat's plant food effect can't insta-kill bucket heads. Remember? MC Zombies obviously a threat because... And finally, bucket heads are a threat because they're so tanky. I did so many attempts on this level, it's not even funny. I think it's pretty easy to say that this is genuinely the most difficult level in this entire challenge so far. That's possible. There is not a single second to stop and breathe, it's constant spam. So what makes this level possible, you may ask? Well, here you go. Put 2 garlics behind Sports Room into lanes 2 and 4, as nerd zombies will spawn there, as well as the fact that it's guaranteed to get kicked to column 3, and just pray for the other 2 sports rooms to get kicked to column 3 as well. But only one needs to be kicked to column 3. Then spam celery stalkers in the middle to deal with Conehead and Buckethead that spawns in the middle, as a Gargantuar spawns in lane 3, and we need to keep that lawnmower. After that, plant a sports room in lane 3 as MC Zombie will spawn in lane 3 later, and 1 sports room can deal with them. Then 2 nerd zombies will spawn in lanes 2 and 4, but they should be dealt with by sports room, as long as they don't spawn Bucketheads. Then wait for 2 more nerd zombies to spawn, and wait as long as you can before mower launching the lane with the most dangerous zombies. But before your mower launch, be sure to use garlic for 2 bucket heads at the top or bottom lane depending on which one is in more danger, and then launch the mower to kill them. After mower launching, use Fat Beat's plant flower to hit the other lane that you did not mower launch at. After that, you should probably be fine. Jesus. Oh, I beat it! This is beatable. Day 26 is fucking beatable. Oh my god. Fuck this level. What a stupid level. Oh my god, I beat it. Day 27 is another conveyor level, which is pretty easy, which thank fuck. That's the break I needed after day 26. Day 28 introduces Freddie Mercury, which plays his music and immobilizes all your plants. I guess they really like Bohemian Rhapsody, except for Fat Beat because he has AirPods and can't hear you.
Oh my god, he has headphones on! He can't hear us! Oh my god, Squidward, move! You're gonna die!
Aside from that, this level's impossible, as like before Flag 1, they spawn like 5 nerd armies in every single lane. What the fuck am I supposed to do about that? Day 29, on the other hand, is pretty easy. I actually had to utilize the plant food recharging the seed packets thing, so I could recharge Time Warp so I can stall zombies for longer, but other than that, this level's not that bad. Day 30 is another impossible day, as the rap music lasts until like 1 flag, and it immediately bum rushes you with a bunch of rap-ists. And this footage right here isn't even the final flag. Yeah, what the fuck. Day 21, which is the penultimate day, gives us Electric Torrent, which means this level is piss easy. And finally, we're at day 32, which is the Dr. Zomboss fight. Maybe this is possible without world plants, but I quite frankly have lost all of my patience for this world. It fucking sucks. I do want to thank everyone for their support, as I now have 200 subscribers and a bunch of support and comments, which makes me feel good. Here's the tally for all the levels that are possible and impossible, and I'm honestly shocked that there's not more impossible levels. I'm pretty impressed with myself with what I've managed to pull off. If you want to support me in this series, you can always subscribe, as it gives me the motivation to continue working on this. And with all that out of the way, I'll see you in Jurassic Marsh. Bye-bye.